Alright, so this is like the more proper quote-unquote area of Lost Izalith. This is more like an actual level. Which still isn't great, because guess what? It's going to be filled with this fucking enemy. There's also something else in this vicinity. There's another NPC invasion. So, at some point before I beat the boss, I'm going to have to turn human and come through here again. I'm not quite sure where it is, but it's somewhere in Lost Izalith. This is nothing, right? Yeah. Like, did you want to fight 20 more of this boring enemy? I hope so. Are you alive? Yeah, you are alive. So are you. You stop that. Whoops, put my sword away. They actually resist the lightning pretty well. Well, they are made out of stone. I guess that makes sense. Then again, so are the dragon scales, right? And the lightning tears that shit to shreds. Or at least so the legend goes. Alright. What? Oh, I fucking forgot about these dudes. I don't know what these things are called. They're real gross. Oh, that's bullshit. Did you see what just happened? I was thinking he couldn't get to me because of that big branch, that big limb. But his head just like clipped straight through it. It's like it was designed to do that. I'm not real certain, but these things might also do corrosive damage. Well, that solves that problem. Alright, where does this go? Does this go where I think it does? Okay, that goes over there. I won't lie. I'm a little lost at the moment. Okay, let's not go that direction. Where is the area I'm looking for? There's like a back door around here somewhere that'll sort of get me out of Lost Izalith. Screw you. Soul of a hero. So that's where I climbed up. Where is it? Oh, maybe I do have to go all the way up that path. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe it connects up here. Maybe I'm just not remembering the layout of this area correctly. Alright, so, this right here is Quailana. No, that's not true. It's not Quailana. But that's Fire Surge. This is one of her sisters, though. Nameless. As a regular, like, NPC fighting character. And she's done. Another Daughter of Chaos murdered. She gives you the Izalith Catalyst. That's the end of the area. Where the fuck is this? Where is it? There is an exit somewhere around here that I'm looking for. I have completely forgotten how to navigate this place. What were you guarding? Chaos Fire Whip, Pyromancy. Alright, let's read this as well as the Catalyst. Chaos Fire Whip. Chaos Fire Whip. Art of the flame of chaos which engulfed the Witch of Izalith and her daughters. Sweep foes with Chaos Fire Whip. The Fire Whip was wielded by the eldest of the Daughters of Chaos. Kind of weird that the eldest one is like such a basic enemy. Alright, the Izalith Catalyst, Catalyst of the Witch of Izalith of long ago. So this was actually hers. When her daughters were still flame witches, before they were engulfed by the Chaos Flame. Before the birth of pyromancy, their wands were mediums for sorcery, but knowledge of this flame sorcery has long since vanished. I did never read this. This is Logan's thing. Catalyst imbued in terrifying crystal magic used by Logan after his fixation on Seath makes all sorceries incredibly powerful, but demands extremely high intelligence from its wielder and halves sorcery usages. Damn. It requires 32 int. Boom. Nothing. Alright, let's continue to explore. Where is this exit? Is it that way? Is it that area? Maybe? I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this. I guess I'm not as, like, well-versed with Izalith as I thought I was. I guess I've blitzed it more often than I thought. Oh, look at him jiggle. Freaking out. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is looking and feeling right. Yep, this is the correct way. That's a Titanite demon in the middle of this hallway. I should get my shield up. This guy, look at, you can still see the dragon asses from here. This guy, I think, respawns. I think he is not special, which lets you, I think, farm the weapon if you didn't get it earlier. He's real big though. I am not doing a whole lot of damage to him. I'm gonna back up here. Oh, that staggered him. He didn't like that. So let me quickly put that on. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Ooh. This should do it. Bye. Thanks for coming, man. Drink. Or Demon Titanite? Cool. So yeah, I think he comes back. This lets you, if I'm right, then it lets you not only get the weapon if you don't have it, but it lets you farm Demon Titanite and you can upgrade more boss weapons. Alright, so what I'm looking for should hopefully be in here. That's a crystal lizard disappearing off in the distance, I think. Oh wait, no, it was him kind of spawning in. Let's see if I can't get him. Get him. Get him. Ah, fuck. There we go. Yeah, but that's not all that's in here. We got some bugs. You can ignore them though. But we also got Solaire.
Finally, I have found it. I have. My very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes, I did. I did. Oh. Oh. Oh.
So this is a moment where, if you're familiar with this game and you know how the NPC quest lines go, you might be a little upset with me that I let this happen. So this is the end of Solaire's story. Sort of. Solaire's quest line has two endings. There's this, and then there's the ending where you don't let him lose his mind. He's on the brink of going hollow, but he has finally kind of done what he sought out to do. He found his own son, quote unquote. The thing on his head is called the Sunlight Maggot. And you see these bug enemies that are crawling around? That one that's glowing right there, I think that one anyway, will drop it. One of them guaranteed will drop the Sunlight Maggot. It's a helmet that, it's not doing it on him, but when you wear it, it emits like a light. And you can wear it in the Tomb of the Giants and it'll illuminate the place without the use of the Skull Lantern or that cast light sorcery. So that's probably how most players do it. Anyway, so what you can do is there is a way to where you can make it to this hallway and open the door behind me, that door right there, before Solaire ever gets here. And if you do that, you can pick up the sunlight maggot, and eventually when he comes here, he never finds it. And this doesn't happen. He fails to find his own son, quote unquote, and he doesn't lose his mind, he doesn't go hollow, and you are not forced to put him down. But I didn't do that, and it was on purpose. I chose to let this happen. The alternate is that should he fail to find the sunlight maggot and stay alive, then he will make it to literally the very end of the game. He will appear outside of the final boss room as a summon sign, and you can bring Solaire in to fight the final boss. Which is a little dirty, because like it's super unnecessary, but it's just kind of there as like a big compliment. You can bring your bro in. Now that said, I don't like doing that. I think this ending is more fitting. I think it's better. And the thing that convinced me that for sure that this is the better ending for Solaire is that Miyazaki himself sees this as like the better of the two endings for Solaire. He thinks that Solaire finding what he was looking for, even if it means losing himself and possibly being killed by the player character, he thinks that this is like a more happy ending for him, even though it's kind of tragic and sad. So I'm inclined to agree with him. I think in that spirit, this is the only way I could do this in this LP. I want to like respect what he thinks is the better one of the two. So unfortunately, our good friend Solaire has got to go. It's time to fight for real. If he doesn't fucking kill me. Alright, come on, man. Do this properly. Ooh. Solaire. Now we got ourselves a fight. I want to send you off right, man. Okay. Boom.
It's over. My son. It's setting. It's dark. So dark.
Poor Solaire. And he drops to humanity. His sword, the Sunlight Straight Sword, the Sunlight Shield, the Sunlight Talisman, as well as his entire set. So let's read all of that goodness. Alright, first the set. Armor of Solaire of Astora, Knight of Sunlight. The large holy symbol of the sun, while powerless, was painted by Solaire himself. Solaire's incredible prowess must have come from rigorous training alone, for his equipment exhibits no special traits. His weapon... it's a standard straight sword, scales a little bit with strength and dex. It has no special properties. This standard long sword belonging to Solaire of Astora is of high quality, is well forged, and has been kept in good repair. Easy to use and dependable, but unlikely to live up to its grandiose name. And finally, he also was carrying a unique talisman, which I had actually kind of forgotten about. I think might be the second best one in the game compared to the one I have. Medium for casting miracles of the gods, the talisman of Solaire of Astora, the Knight of Sunlight, is decorated with a holy symbol illustrated by Solaire himself. This talisman is a projection of Solaire's upstanding, unwavering faith. So Solaire's an interesting dude in that he's a big time into faith, and in many ways, like the way I play, mimics Solaire. So yeah, mine, the magic adjust on the Dark Moon Talisman's a bit better. And the thing is that like Solaire's a big goofball when you get down to it. Like ultimately, everything that is about him is like his stuff isn't special, his armor isn't special. He drew his shit on himself. Wow, that was a lucky drop. These guys drop sunlight metals, so if you're playing offline or whatever, and you need sunlight metals for the Covenant, you can come farm these dudes, which I have done before on like PS3, and fuck, it takes forever. But one of you should drop my my sunlight maggot. I think anyway. It wasn't on Solaire, right? There it is. The sunlight maggot. A loathsome parasite that inhabits Lost Izalith. It is completely immobile, yet still lives. When worn on the head, it emanates blinding light, which is why it is known as a sunlight maggot. Now, can I open this from this side? Yeah. And there are more bugs. There's nothing else here, right? Yeah. Nothing to come, like, wreck me, considering I have no health or Estus. So, this door, we saw this door earlier. This is, right next to the Fire Sage's boss room. That like, tunnel that was right before it on the right-hand side. That's, what this place was. And there's that big, tree root that leads down here. So, the way you, open this door early and get through here and get that maggot before Solaire is, through the Chaos Covenant with the Fair Lady. It's not explained anywhere, but if you give her 30 humanity, I believe, this door from this side will open early. I can't remember if you have to interact with it or not. It might just happen automatically, but it opens, and that lets you come here and get that maggot early. It's just one of those things that, like, you gotta know. Most players, you're playing blind, you're probably not going to get the alternate ending to Solaire's quest. You're probably not going to see where he can join you in the final battle and all that good stuff. Why am I going back the long way? Now that that door is open, I can use the Fair Lady's bonfire as my, like, main Izalith bonfire, and not this fucking one. With all the stupid dragon asses, you sons of bitches. I hate you guys so much. Ugh. And there's still other things to do in Izalith too. It's nuts. So let's warp. Let's go, I'm gonna head over to the Dark Moon Tomb. And I'm going to talk to our blacksmith friend, the giant blacksmith, about potentially making that weapon out of Gwendolyn's soul. But for that, I'm going to need a little bit of time, and I'm going to pull out a longbow from my bottomless box. Okay, this took a bit longer than I thought. I had to go all the way to Andre in order to ascend this longbow past +5. But I finally got a longbow +10, and I can make it into the Dark Moon bow. Yay. Thank you, blacksmith. Alright, so let's look at this thing. It's one of the cool boss weapons. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game. The Dark Moon Bow. Bow born from the soul of the Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Dark Moon deity watches over the abandoned city of gods, Anorlando. The golden bow is imbued with powerful magic and is most impressive with moonlight arrows. Those are the special arrows that this guy sells, actually. But you can use it with other stuff as well. Let's see, I have no souls left over, basically. How much do those arrows cost? They must be really expensive. They're 500 each, whereas a standard arrow is only 10. Feather arrows are 100 each. I only have 9 of them. I don't know what the difference is in terms of like flight length. So the Moonlight arrow granted to those bound by covenant to the Dark Soul Gwendolyn, Dark Sun Gwendolyn, Lord Gwyn's lastborn. Moonlight arrows glow silver and inflict magic damage. That's not too important to me. I want distance, but I also want damage. Hopefully standard arrows will do me plenty. So I'm going to actually pop a soul item and buy even more. Let's use one of these. This should be like, what, 1,000, 2,000, 2,000. This will be more than enough. So purchase item. Now let's see where this stuff puts my equipment. So put those standard arrows on. And equip the bow. Hopefully this doesn't put me overweight, but it might. No, I'm perfectly fine. That's great. Look how like tiny this thing is. I love it. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna buy even more arrows. Why not? It's no big deal. Just pop one of these. Get another 200 because I have no idea how many it's gonna take per dragon ass that I'm gonna end up shooting off camera. Fuck these stupid dragons. Alright, let's bail out of here. Now one last thing I want to do is I'm going to go over to Firelink and I'm going to check to see if Griggs has moved on. We've beaten, what, 2 bosses? He should be gone by now, right? Unless I've completely screwed up like the order of operations with him. If that's the case, no big deal. Like Griggs' finale is not that important, to be honest. There's some weird stuff with Griggs that I still haven't talked about. Because it is like the weirdest. He is, I think he's the weirdest NPC in the game. He's one of the most confusing ones in terms of like who he is and what his story is.
I have decided to see. But what?
I have a feeling he's not gonna leave. That, or it will take getting another Lord Shard. So maybe defeating the Witch of Izalith or Nito will cause him to move on. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to head back on over into Izalith. And I don't know what the timing is right now. This is either the end of an episode or early on in one. I have no idea. I've had to cut so much footage in the last couple hours that I've kind of lost track. But regardless, this is the end of a session for me. So I'm going to take the liberty off camera of beginning to snipe those stupid dragon asses and clearing out that bottom part of Lost Izalith. Alright, start of next session. Notice anything missing? No more dragon asses. Screw those guys. And I'm human. We are very close to the end of Lost Izalith. But at the same time, I don't think we're going to actually be going through that boss store anytime soon. There is something, well, 2 things actually left to do here. They're going to take a little bit of time. But first off, these guys are going to get in my way, so I'm going to start killing them. You may notice that I am not holding my regular trusty crest shield. I'm holding the dragon crest shield. I took the liberty to farm out some Twinkling Titanite off those clams over by Seath's room. That bonfire is warpable, by the way. And I upgraded this thing up to +5 because it has good fire resistance, so that kind of comes in handy over here. The other thing about it is I was counting on getting the Black Knight shield at some point, and I still haven't gotten it. So this is the next best thing, as far as I know. At least in terms of regular, like, size shields. So having this thing ain't so bad. So we come up here. Now that I'm human, we should get something new. I think, anyway. Hopefully I didn't screw this up. I don't think I did. There we go. Oh, he's right next to me. What's up, Kirk? Round 3. I don't even know why he gets a round 3. It's not like it's a rubber match. Oh, shit. Oh, I got him, but he backed up. And I didn't realize it. So I need to kind of get away from him because he can just do damage by touching me. Oh, he might get me. Nope. Drake. Not that time, bro. Ooh, is that everything? Nope. Still holding on. Not anymore. He's not. That's the final round with Kirk. And he drops, besides the humanity, his shield. I haven't read his sword yet. We're going to get his armor in the not too distant future as well. Right, let's go over here. There's still something big we haven't seen. What's this message say? Fall ahead. That is a good message. That is very accurate. Very, very accurate. I'm kind of in an awkward place. See that over there? That's Sieg. Sieg is, he's stuck down here with me. How the fuck do I get over to him? We gotta be very careful here. And fortunately, I'm at an advantage, actually, by playing this game on PS4. Well, I can do it on PC as well, but it's easier on PS4. I have created a backup save file because this next part of Sieg's questline can easily be screwed up. It's kind of bullshit. And I think FromSoftware knows it was bullshit. They intentionally made it really hard. Let's get rid of this guy. Yo, these dudes, I was farming them for a little while because they drop red titanite, red chunks. And I actually ended up getting super lucky, and one of them ended up dropping a slab. I didn't even know they could do that, but hey, that saves me some trouble. Alright, so there's Sieg. Is he asleep again? He's kind of rocking around like he is asleep. Let me go over here. So, oh yeah, check this out. I put on a Solaris Talisman. This solves the issue of me wanting to have a shield in my left hand while I throw lightning spears, but needing to have a talisman on my left hand too so I can use the sunlight blade. Just carry 2 talismans, why not? It's really dumb. I mean, it creates problems like this where I have to take stuff off. I ended up not using the Dark Moon bow to get most of those dragon asses, but the upgraded Black Bow of Ferris. So I need to put that on and do some of the dumbest bullshit in Dark Souls history. Sieg, what's up? He's asleep. Wake up, Sieg.
Oh, ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. Must be the warmth. Well, what's on your mind? No, don't tell me. Those monsters making life difficult for you? You need not be ashamed. We're all in the same boat, you know. I really have run up quite a debt to you. Perhaps the time has come. Friend, I have an idea. A good one, really. I will rush those dire fiends, and you can slip away in the confusion. Please, friend. I owe you much more than this. By the honor of the Knights of Katarina, allow me to assist you. And now, I go.
No, don't jump off.
Slow.
Don't do it now. Fucking goddamn it. Sieg, you fucking idiot. Well, good thing I safe scummed the fucking game. Jesus Christ, Sieg. I thought he follows you. He goes on his own, though, like a dumb jackass. This is the dumbest fucking quest line in the history of this series. And it's in the first Dark Souls, too. So here's the deal. Sieg, in order to repay you, he wants to help you out. He wants to kill all those dudes by himself. But Sieg's an idiot, and that's a stupid plan. He gets himself killed down there if you let him fight by himself. At least he probably will. Or, and here's where things get really bullshit, if he survives the fight, even if you go down there and help him, if he loses half of his health, or 51% or something like that, then he will die after the fight regardless, because that's poison water down there. He will get himself killed. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back there, reload my freaking cloud data, baby his stupid ass, and shoot those fuckers with my bow so that they all have, like, I think if you kill all but one of them and then leave like the last one with barely any health, he'll go down there and he'll do it, and it's like an automatic win, and then the quest line continues. It's so stupid. It is the dumbest it's ever been, but it's what you gotta do to make sure you get the good ending to Sieg's quest line. Son of a bitch.